Ep4 here on Tombstone TV episode 70, and it's another Con10ders qualification bout. It's a one-on-one match, and it's set for one fall. Entering this one first. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? It's Tommy Torque Thompson. This guy beat Bruce Manor last week on Tombstone TV to earn his spot. Folks, you might be wondering, Tommy Torque Thompson isn't towards the top of the card. How did he get into Con10ders? Same with Eli Valentine. What happened there? Well, if you don't know, I'm going to explain it to you now. Violent Night is going to have the 12 matches of Christmas, and the Con10ders would normally be our top 20 ranked male athletes. However, because so many matches have already been booked for Violent Night, we want our athletes to be at their peak. We don't want anyone doing double duty if they don't need to. If you have a match already at Violent Night, we've removed you from contendership this month. So the likes of Wrenchem and Motor, they're not going to be in it because they already have matches, which left vacancies. So we looked at the rankings, and people who normally might not get this opportunity based on their win-loss records, they were given the opportunity, folks. And Tommy Torque Thompson faced Bruce Manor last week, and he won. And that way, he has now earned his spot in the matchup. And this is interesting, folks. I do believe this might be our first time ever on Tombstone TV. Tommy Torque Thompson's opponent is going to be none other than Marshall Harts, representing the Savage Hearts. This guy has won a Con10ders matchup in the past, our fourth ever Con10ders men's matchup. He went on to face Major Attraction for the CWS Heavyweight Championship of the World way back at Masquerade Brawl 1, folks, about 14 months ago or so. Marshall Harts seemingly peaked around then, folks. It was his debut month, and he won the Con10ders matchup. And since then, he's not reached the same heights. Marshall would love to get into Con10ders. He would love to defeat Torque tonight, win the Contenders match, and go take on TKO. A battle between the Brazilian Stallion, that MMA expert, and Marshall Harts, the practitioner of all forms of violence. That's a heck of a bout, in my opinion. But first, Marshall will have to get through the littlest reaper, Tommy Torque Thompson. Torque, a former U.S. Army veteran, a member of the motorcycle club known as the Grim Reapers. Speaking of the Grim Reapers, Wrench M and the man they call Motor lost their tag team championships to Lock and Load last month in that three-way ladder matchup. And from the top, Tommy Torque Thompson drops the elbow across the chest. And the cover. One. And Marshall Harts kicks out. And folks, we know that Lock and Load will be defending those tag team titles against Los Bestias Locas at Violent Night 2. And we also know that the Platinum Kings, the other team that were involved in that three-way ladder matchup, they will be facing the Grim Reapers inside of a steel cage. No titles on the line, but pride. The Reapers injured Platinum Kid and cost him 20 weeks of his career. And the Platinum Kid would love to get the Reapers in a cage and take out his vengeance upon them. And management has booked the match on the most violent night of the year. I can't think of a more fitting showcase for a match that brutal. But we do have Wrench M, who's former multi-time champ, and he's a former tag champ and former Con10ders winner. 4 Contenders matches he's won. And the man they call Motor has won a Contenders match. He's been the most decorated tag team champion of all time. He's won the titles with Torque and with Wrench. And the Platinum Kings, neither man has won anything in regards to titles or championships. And the Platinum King's so light. He's going to have to use his speed to his advantage. Reyes might have to do a lot of the heavy lifting in that one. I'm very excited for that matchup. Marshall just turned Torque inside out and he's scooping him up, and my god, a high angle slam outside on those thin virtual pads that protect our virtual wrestlers from the virtual concrete below. Folks, Tombstone TV every single night, every single Tuesday night, and every show is available on YouTube, match by match, folks. Go watch him. Violent Night 2, Saturday, 21st of December. The 12 matches of Christmas. We're going to have the number one contender, which will be determined on episode 72 of Tombstone TV. They will be taking on TKO for the title, and Torque just leveled Marshall, and we got the 1, 2, and Marshall Harts kicks out. The number one contender will take on TKO for the heavyweight championship of the world. Las Bestias Locas will take on Lock and Load for the tag team titles. And my god, look at the strength of Torque here. And oh my god, 1, 2, 3, Tommy Torque Thompson is going to Con10ders, and Martial Arts will be furious. Torque, folks, just goes 6-6 in his 12th ranked singles matchup. He picks up the dub, and Martial Arts in his 16th singles ranked matchup gets another loss. Tommy Torque Thompson will meet Eli Valentine on our list of contenders. Folks, out of the pool of 20, 4 have entered. There are 16 left. Who else is going to be pitted against who, and whom is going to Con10ders in episode 72? Folks, find out with me next, as we've got 3 more Con10ders qualification bouts yet to come on episode 70 Tombstone TV.